produce some of the best action films in the world, but they're often ignored because of stereotypes that every movie is only about dance numbers. So today, we're going to explore 10 amazing action films from India breaking such stereotypes. Marco. If you're looking for a dark and extremely intense action film, Marco is a great option. It's a revenge drama with an action flavor that doesn't hold back. It's gritty, raw, and brutally intense. It's about a man with nothing left to lose. When Marco family, who are part of the underworld involving illegal gold, is destroyed, Marco returned to the criminal underworld he once left, seeking revenge. What follows is a ruthless journey filled with violence and betrayal. Salaar. It's an absolutely crazy ride. The film starts in a dystopian kingdom set in the present world, but this kingdom is hidden from the rest of the world. There are 3 tribes ruling this kingdom, each with their own rules and territory. When Deva, a man with a mysterious past, joins hands with his childhood friend to fight against his friend's enemies, his friend happens to be the second prince of the kingdom. What happens when Deva, who is insanely strong, fights alongside his friend is what the story is all about. My suggestion before you watch this movie, go in with an open mind. It might take some time to get into the main plot, but once it starts, it goes completely crazy.
Kindly request.
Bhavesh, Joshi superhero. Vigilante superheroes are my favorite since I'm a big fan of Batman, and Bhavesh Joshi is one such film with a really cool backstory. 3 friends starts a channel on internet where they expose corruption and small crimes wearing paper bag as mask. Initially, it feels fun and exciting for them. But one day, Bhavesh starts digging into something much bigger. A water mafia that creates a water crisis by diverting water from pipelines meant for poorer areas. This investigation leads Bhavesh to be framed in a false criminal case, and he is eventually killed by the mafia. After his death, his friend Sikandar starts fighting against crime and corruption in Bhavesh's name. This isn't a regular superhero film filled with style and glamour, but a brilliantly executed, grounded superhero film.
आज मैं ये कहना चाहता हूँ कि हमारा इंसाफ रुकने वाला नहीं बनता है
Sarpatta Parambarai. Set in a 1970s rural Indian backdrop, where boxing is not just a sport, it's identity, pride, and politics. The film follows Kabilan, a poor but extremely talented boxer who lacks technique and discipline. His life changes when he starts training under his coach, Rangan. Representing his clan, he fights in local matches and quickly becoming successful and famous. But success goes to his head, leading to ego, mistakes, and eventual failure. This marks the beginning of his downfall. Years later, he decides to return to boxing, this time as a changed man. The film offers a grounded and powerful take on 70s-era boxing and shows how local politics influence the boxing arenas.
बोल दे उसे आ रहा हूं मैं छुड़ाने
Kill. This Indian action thriller keeps you on the edge every single minute. When armed criminals hijack a train, an elite commando steps in to protect his loved ones and fight the dangerous attackers. He takes them down one after another in a brutal and intense way. Most of the film takes place inside a moving train, which makes the action tighter, more interesting, and full of suspense. The movie received a lot of praise for its brutal action style and non-stop adrenaline rush. This film became so popular that it's now getting a Hollywood remake. And yes, it's available on Disney+. Dangal. Inspired by a real-life sports personality, this film is about wrestling. When a national-level wrestler quits his profession to take care of his family, he dreams of fulfilling his ambitions through his daughters. But initially, they are not interested in following their father's dreams. Even though they dislike wrestling at first, slowly they begin to enjoy it. But in a male-dominated society, women wrestling is seen as a taboo. Because of their gender, the two girls had to fight back the society and eventually reaching the national level and winning a gold medal at the Commonwealth Games. The wrestling matches in the film are crisp, intense, and thrilling to watch.
But we will bloody hell finish it! Yes, sir! How's the Josh? Hi, sir! How's the Josh? Hi, sir!
Uri, The Surgical Strike. One of the best war films to come out of India in recent times. This film is based on the Uri attack, where terrorists attacked an Indian army base in Uri, resulting in the death of several Indian soldiers. As retaliation, the Indian army plans a covert operation to eliminate terrorist launch pads located across the border in Pakistan. Led by Major Vihan, the team must gather precise intelligence, cross enemy territory, and execute the mission without alerting the Pakistani government. How Major Vihan and his team plan and carry out this high-risk operation is what this film is all about. The action sequences, from gunfights and hand-to-hand combat to missile strikes, are intense, realistic, and absolutely gripping. Kaithi. One of the best action thrillers in Indian cinema, the entire film takes place in just one night. When the head of a drug syndicate is arrested, the remaining members plan a coordinated attack on a police station and on cops who are attending a party. All the cops in the party are drugged. Now to save them, an ex-convict takes up a dangerous rescue mission to safely transport the unconscious police officers to a police guest house. But the journey to the guest house isn't easy. With constant attacks, high-speed chases, and corrupt police officers helping the drug syndicate, the mission turns into a crazy ride filled with mind-blowing action, which almost gives a Mad Max feel. RRR, one of the best films from India. I literally have an obsession with this movie, and it has become a global phenomenon. The film is a fictional story based on two real-life revolutionaries. Set during the period of British colonization in India, the story begins when the British commander's wife kidnapping a child. Bhim, a man from the same clan, sets out on a mission to rescue the child. On the other hand, the British commander, after learning about Bhim, orders an Indian police officer, Ram, to arrest him. But in a twist of destiny, Bhim and Ram become close friends, without knowing each other's true identities or motivations. What happens when the truth is revealed is what the story is all about. This film is one crazy action ride. There are all kinds of massive action set pieces, and my personal favorite is the one with the tiger. It's an anime-style action, a must-watch for every action movie lover. Eega. Directed by the same filmmaker who made Bahubali and RRR, this is one of the craziest movies I have ever watched, and my all-time favorite. You might have seen many revenge stories, but I'm sure nothing like this. The antagonist Sudeep kidnaps and kills Nani because Nani is in love with the same girl Sudeep likes. After Nani's death, he is reborn as a fly. How he takes his revenge as a fly and also protect the woman he loves is what the story is all about. The fly concept is the craziest part of the film. Watching how a tiny fly takes down a human is easily the best thing about it. Please watch all the movies we suggested, and if you enjoyed our recommendations, come back and subscribe. Together, let's break the 1-inch barrier of subtitles. And if you are interested in more action films, check out Best Martial Arts Movies.